Hello, everyone, and welcome to after spring break, I guess. So it's been a uh, pretty wild couple weeks, couple months for all of us. I'm sure you would agree. So I figured we would kind of check in. First thing, just how are you doing? I haven't talked to most of you guys in at least a week because of spring break, and some of you, I don't know if some of you have been doing the work, but I haven't heard, you haven't responded to any of my sort of more personal things. So just wondering how you're doing. Um, yeah, it's been quite a year with coronavirus and then the tornadoes. I It was pretty scary in the middle of the night. We had to get up and kind of hunker down in the closet. Uh, and the wind was really loud. Our power went off, and it was off for about 2 days, but it's back now, obviously. So I'm recording this video for you guys. A couple trees fell down around us, but other than that, not really too much damage. So we definitely, I got lucky there. I hope. I hope you guys didn't have anything too serious happen either. And if you did, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. I can help. The school has some resources to help people who, might have had any kind of damage or anything like that. So let me know. But like I said, hopefully you're doing fine, doing okay. And so let's talk about, schoolwork, right? That's kind of what this all boils down to. But there is some good news in here. So first off, probably maybe this doesn't seem like good news to you, but there are more Edpuzzle videos coming. I'll probably try to do at least one a week. I'm supposed to do one a week, but I might do a little bit more just because I'm giving you guys some opportunities, as you'll see in a second. And maybe, they're going to be interesting. Maybe you'll think they're interesting. As we kind of move towards the end of the year, it's kind of like, well, you know what? At this point, like, I'm going to try to just hit the fun stuff, which maybe my definition of fun is a little bit different from yours, but, try to find stuff that I think you guys will be interesting, just to kind of, show that to you. And then if you do end up taking any other physics related classes, either in high school, if you take chemistry for example, or another science class, or if you go to college and take some science classes, or even if you don't go to college, and you're doing like a apprenticeship program, a lot of this stuff might actually end up being interesting to you as well and helpful. And then it's going to give me, if I give you a couple grades and you do them, that gives me some good stuff to give you a solid fourth quarter grade. But maybe most importantly, I'm giving you the opportunity. So every time you do an assignment for me from here on out, from now until the end of, May 22nd or whatever it is that we're supposed to actually end the school year, every grade you do will count once for fourth quarter, but also I will go back and I'll put that in for a grade that you might have for a low or missing assignment from first, second, or third quarter. So first semester or third quarter so far. So basically, it counts double for you, right? So that's there should be some good incentive for you to to get some stuff done. And so that kind of brings up the question of like, well, if you had been planning on doing such and such assignment from January, and now all I'm saying is like, well, if you do this other grade, I'll count it twice. Once for fourth quarter and once for third quarter or second quarter or whatever you need. It's kind of like, well, is it really worth going back to do it? And really, the answer is it's up to you. So replacing a grade would be like doing a fourth quarter assignment, and it will go back and improve that grade from before. It'll replace that grade. Most of the videos that I post will be under 10 minutes, but they will replace up to a 10-minute or up to a 10-point assignment from first quarter, second quarter, or third quarter. If it's over 10 minutes, it could be, I think the biggest, or it could be, I guess if it's 10 to 20 minutes, it could be up to a 20-point assignment. I don't think I'll have any videos that are more than that. I really try to keep them under 5 minutes, but sometimes they're more like 10. Every now and then they're more than 10. But anyways, basically the longer the video is, the more points you'll get. But also, if you are really trying to get your grade up, you might want to do both. You might want to do the new assignments and go back and keep up with the sort of older assignments from first, second, or third quarter. And maybe you want to think about like, I'm so sick of talking about energy and velocity and all the stuff we've already talked about. I'm just going to do the new stuff. That's fine. Or you might think, man, like I didn't really get this at first and I got a bad grade, but now that more time has gone on and like I had time to think about it and, saw some other stuff, now this makes sense and you want to go back and make up other stuff, that's fine too. So really, I'm just trying to give you lots of options here. And if you have questions on what would be the best to help your grade, let's get on Google Hangout chat, or send me an email or Zoom. In fact, Zoom is nice because I can like see you and we can talk face to face and there's not this delay. But I'm not always available on Zoom, so maybe you want to send me a message on Google Hangouts, or maybe just send me an email and say, hey, Mr. Schober, can we talk about my grades tomorrow at 12:30? And chances are I'll probably say, sure. Or maybe I'll say, I can't do 12:30, but can we do, 1 o'clock or whatever? And we'll figure out that. So anyways, yes, let's, my goal is the same as yours, to get you passing my class. So let's make it happen. And so just to kind of a little preview of stuff that's coming up, I'm going to talk a little bit about electricity. Maybe you think that's interesting, maybe not. It might be at least worth checking it out. That video will be up later this week. And this is kind of how electricity works, kind of the basics of it. And I might make another one that goes into a little bit more detail, but that's kind of the first little topic that we're going to talk about. And then the second topic is probably like my favorite, or one of my favorite things in physics, and something that probably the topic I've been looking forward to the most this whole year, because it kind of hits in two ways for me. Y'all probably have noticed, and I've probably told you, I play guitar. I've got 3 guitars over there, a bunch more guitars over there. So I like to play music. And oops, sorry, my picture fell down there. And so the science of sound and music is our last topic for the year. And I think that should be pretty cool. I probably won't have any videos up for that this week, and maybe not next week, because I got to get through the electricity stuff. But after that, we'll do the science of sound and music, and I think that should be, hopefully you think that's interesting. It might get you thinking about, music in a little bit different way from what you've seen in the past. And then the other topic is, or the other option, I guess, is I want to know what y'all want to learn about. You've made it through almost a whole year of physics with me, and we've learned about a bunch of different stuff, and we've had some little random conversations here and there. And the big thing for me that made me want to become a science teacher is because the more science classes I took, the more I was able to see how like everything is like, oh, well, that's the science of blah, 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 or like sound and music, or that's the science of, that's like how your computer or your phone actually works. And I don't know everything, obviously, but if you have a topic that you want to learn about, I am more than happy to do a little bit of research, make sure I know what I'm talking about, and then make some assignments and videos to kind of explain to you. So really, it's what do you want to know about? What do you want to understand? And so I made a little Google form. You probably can't click it right here. Actually, maybe I can put it in the Edpuzzle and put a little link in there. But I'll also post it on Google Classroom, and it's just a Google form, and you tell me your name and what you want to learn about. My phone thinks I'm talking to it because I said the word Google. There we go. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you want to learn about so that I can teach you about it, basically. And that could be really anything. I can't choose any topic, but if just something you're curious about, ask, and I'll try to make a little mini thing explaining how it works. Okay? So I look forward to hearing from you guys about that. I want to know how you've been doing. You've been hanging in there with all the crazy, coronavirus and tornado and all this stuff. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope to hear from you soon, and good luck on your assignments.